So Fukua is the character we added as an April Fool's character. Yeah. She has a dive kick that only dives if you touch them. That you can do stuff off. She has standard fireballs, except for you can only throw one when it comes back to you.
Oh, okay.
So like I can't throw another one until that returns.
So what happens if I avoid it?
If you avoid it, well I could just do this. No,
sorry.
don't jump.
Yeah.
Right, if you avoid it, then it comes back once it goes off screen.
Okay.
It gives me back meter depending on how far it went. So like, like this, don't block. Right, then I get back a decent amount of meter because it traveled really far.
Oh, I see.
And if I'm right up against you, then I get like very little.
Right. Okay.
And if you block, I get half of that. But she's actually very, very good at zoning. She was much better at zoning before because she didn't have to wait for the thing to come back. It was as soon as it touched you. She has shadows, which are a low, a medium, and an overhead. Whoops. Ooh. The overhead floor bounces.
What's the range on those?
Low is like there-ish, because now it won't hit. Oh, sorry, he's really wide.
What about overhead?
Medium is further than everything else.
And then overhead is
overhead is pretty short.
Well, that's still pretty good.
It's still fairly far.
Yeah.
You can combo into the low one. Whoops. Which gives you a decent launching combo starter. It also breaks armor because it's a sweep.
Is she a charge character or no?
No, she's a projectile. Or she's regular fireball motions.
Okay. So is she played as a zoner?
She's played as a zoner or very, very heavy rushdown. She's kind of sad.
Oh, really?
Like, so she has a command throw, which does moderate damage. And you can combo off of it, but only with a super. Right, which gives you a full combo. Right. She also has an armored command throw, which is 30 frames of armor, and you can combo off of that one without a super. But if you dodge it, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
She has 2 air supers. She has a fireball that can go different angles, and she has drill, and she has ground drill. Sorry, and ground drill super. Yeah, so she has an air and a ground version of fireball and drill. Fireball does an insane amount of chip, like it does 1,000 chip, which is like a fierce's worth of getting hit, which is really good. It used to cause sliding, it no longer does. That was one of the things that made her insanely good. Drill is hit invincible, but that's it. So she has nothing at all that's throw invincible. None of her supers are throw invincible except this, which has 30 frame startup.
Right. So once you knock her down, is it really just easy, just like meaty throw her then?
Yeah, once you knock her down, you can do like jump-ins. Doesn't even have to be a safe jump, because like the drill super is not invincible, it's just fast.
Right.
So you can just stuff whatever, and if it was this, then you land and you can block it.
Right. Okay. So she just has really bad defense.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
Her weakness is basically designed to be throws. Also, she's the only character in the entire game that can't combo off of her air throw.
Oh, okay.
So if you stay in the air and you don't get hit by dive kicks, she doesn't have a whole hell of a lot. She used to be way stronger than she is. She's still fairly strong, but she's like, she's easy is the thing. Like, this is not hard. Right?
Now, it's true that you named her that just because it's mistyping Filia by moving your finger over, right?
Yep.
So it's Fukua.
She was born as a typo and a joke.
Right.
Yeah. But also it gets because, you know, Guilty Gear has like Ro and Joe and Ed and stuff, like the 2-letter acronyms for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So she gets to be FU.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Her level 3 is pretty great because you get a full combo off of it. Okay. And it's an insanely fast hit grab. She also has a level 5, which doesn't do a lot of damage, is an actual grab, and scales your damage up to 200%.
Oh, really?
Well, so if you combo off of it, which I failed to do twice.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty serious.
Then, yeah, but it's a level 5. And her tag in is actually really good because it moves forward slightly.